Hi, it's me again with CorelDraw tips and tricks. The other day I showed you how to make this shape, and then I had it still on my computer and I just started playing around with it to make a seamless pattern of some sort. So we have this shape, and if you didn't watch that, it's just a couple videos back. It's in the center of the page. Corel thinks the center's right there, but I've already moved it to the true center. I am going to draw a six-sided polygon, and I am going to hit P, put it in the center of the page. And now you can see that it is, my other shape is in the center. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger by holding down the Shift key. Then I'm going to take the 3-point curve line, and I'm going to put this line like right there. But then I'm going to make it sweep where it kind of continues that curve. Now, because we're working in the center of the page, we can grab that, Control D to make a duplicate, Alternate C to make it rotate from the center, and we're going to rotate it 120 degrees. And then that's really all we need to do. I'm going to go ahead and continue it around, but I don't have to because we're only going to use one of these. So I'm looking at this one. I'm going to take the Smart Fill tool, and I'm going to use a light blue this time. Whoop, I got a little bit of a leak somewhere, and we'll find out where it is. It might be just because the double line. So let me just kind of start over. You're going to find that from time to time. So what we're going to do, instead of basically starting over, I'm going to just take my shape tool and I'm going to bring this line out past it. And now we can do a test before we rotate it to see if it's going to leak there. So it doesn't leak. So now we should be good to go. We're just going to back up and take this line away. Now we're going to, because the line on the outside is not going to affect us, Control D, Alternate C, and rotate it at 120 degrees, Control D. Now we're going to take the Smart Fill tool and fill that in. Still got a leak. It can't be that. There it is right there. I just didn't go all the way. So, but that's one advantage of just doing one of these. Now I'm going to nudge that out of the way because I'm going to nudge all this out of the way. And if you remember, I nudged it twice. I'm going to nudge it twice. And by looking at this, I want the darkness to go up into this corner. So I'm going to grab the interactive fill tool, and I'm going to go from about interactive fill tool, go from like right there up, and I'm going to put some darkness here. And this would be a very good one to clone, but I'm not going to, I've done several videos on cloning. And I'm going to try to make that darkness just be in there. Now, Control D to make a duplicate, Alternate C to change the rotation to there, and we're going to rotate it 120 degrees. Control D again. So you can kind of see, look like it's a twisted item. Now, we made it huge, but we don't have to. I'm going to group it together, Control G, and with my ratio lock, I'm going to make it just 2 inches big. And you could do anything. You could make it 1 inch big. And then what we're going to do, we're going to set our nudge factor on 2 inches. And we can Control D and make a duplicate and then nudge it over, Control D, and you could just keep going forever. Let's Control G to group it and Control D to duplicate it. And then just, let me get rid of the indexing lines. We're going to grab that pointed surface and hopefully have it snap to it. And if you get it right the first time, you can just keep controlling D. If you don't get it the first time, you're going to have to move it. And that's really not the best way when you're trying to do something. It's better to take this structure, Control G to group, Control D to duplicate, and then move it straight down. And then that way you won't get that angle effect. Now you can Control D and do anything you want. Control G to group it. I'm going to put it in the center of the page, which really doesn't matter. Let me make it a little bit smaller. Control. And then we're going to put a black box around it like I've been doing lately, just kind of show off the interactive fill tool. And voila. Now I'm using black lines. And if we select, well, you know what? I can select it all by being up here. So I'm going to select my deal. I'm going to make the line blue. Watch what happened. So now you can see the inside line, but you can't see the line between it. And you could make the line black. You can make the line white and just get a total different look, whatever you think's the best. I actually think maybe just the blue is the best. You're going to see that inside outline, but you don't see the outside that's, up in here. Well, there it is right there. Anyway, just a fun little project with a new shape. And I hope that helped. Thank you for watching.